Good morning everyone. We are studying the chapter number 6, that is triangle and its properties. In this we have already studied about the medians, altitudes, okay, and the exterior angle property and the angle sum property. What was the exterior angle property? The exterior angle is the sum of interior two angles, opposite interior two angles, okay. Angle sum property was the sum of all the interior angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. Now we'll study the remaining topics of this chapter. So there are two special types of triangle. The first one is equilateral triangle and the second one is isosceles. So first of all we need to study the properties of equilateral triangle. Before that we should know what is an equilateral triangle, okay. So a triangle in which all the three sides of triangle are of equal lengths. What to write here? Triangle. So this is a triangle symbol. A triangle in which all the three sides of triangle are of equal lengths is called an equilateral triangle. Means all the three sides like AB should be equals to BC should be equals to AC. So all the three sides of triangle should be equal. That's why it is called an equilateral triangle. So now coming to the properties. Properties of equilateral triangle are all sides have same length. Since you can see, first of all we have studied that all the three sides are of equal length. So first property will be all sides have same length, okay. So AB is equals to BC is equals to AC. When all the sides have same length, this is the first property. The second property is each angle has measure 60 degree. Means whatever angle we'll see, that will be equals to 60 degrees, okay. 60 degrees. This also and this is also 60 degrees. So all angles will be equal to 60 degrees. These are the two properties of equilateral triangle. All the sides should be equal, of same length, and each angle should be equals to 60 degree. So this was about equilateral triangle. Now coming to the second type of triangle, that is isosceles triangle. A triangle in which two sides are of equal lengths. Only two sides. In equilateral triangle there were three sides. All the three sides should be equal. In isosceles triangle there should be two sides of equal length and third side will be of different length. This is called isosceles triangle. Now what are the properties of isosceles triangle? As you can see in PQR, there are PQ is equals to PR, but QR is of different length. So we can say that this is an isosceles triangle. So now going to the properties of this triangle, two sides have same length. This we have studied in the definition. Second property is base angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Base angles means on the base. Can you see this? These two angles, these are on the base and these are opposite to the equal sides. So they will be equal, okay. So the base angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So now what can we say? In isosceles triangle there are only two sides of same length and the angles opposite to these two sides are also equal. This is about isosceles triangle. Now we'll move on to the next topic, in which we will study about the sum of the lengths of two sides of triangle. Okay, we'll start with the next topic, that is sum of lengths of two sides of triangle. So what we are saying in this is that there is a property, the sum of lengths of any two sides of triangle is greater than the third side, okay. So here we are saying that if we take this triangle and if we sum, let us take this triangle as A, B and C, right? If we take this side and this side and we add them, that is we do AB plus BC. So this will be greater than side AC. How? Okay, so we'll measure this. Okay, so first let us measure side AB. This is around 17 centimeter. This is 17 centimeter. Okay, now we'll measure line BC. This is 13 centimeter. This side is 13 centimeter. Okay, so we will do, for this we'll do 17 plus 13. Now we have to measure the third side AC. This is, if we measure this, this comes out to be 18.5. 18.5. So as you can see, 17 plus 13 will be greater than 18.5, as 17 plus 13 is 30, which is always greater than 18.5. So we can say that this property is true, that sum of any two sides of triangle is always greater than the third side. Now you'll see, if we take any other side, let us see this example. Okay, we can measure this line. This is 15 and a half, means 15.5 centimeters. This is 15.5. Okay, now we measure this side. This is 7 centimeter. 7 centimeter. Okay, now coming to the next side. This is 14 centimeter. 14 centimeter. Now if we add these two sides, so this will be 14 plus 7. It is greater than 15.5. 14 plus 7 is 21. It is greater than 15.5. Right? Now if we take 7 and 15.5, 15.5 plus 7, it is also greater than 14. Right? So if we take these two sides also, then also it is greater than 14. So we can say that it is always true that the sum of lengths of any two sides of triangle is greater than the third side. Okay. Now we'll solve some of the questions related to this topic. Okay. So as you can see, we are given three lengths. Okay, 10.2, 5.8 and 4.5. And we are asked, is this a triangle? Okay. So what we need to prove is, if any two sides sum is greater than the third side, and in all conditions, means we'll have to prove these three conditions. 10.2 plus 5.8 is greater than 4.5, right? Then 10.2 plus 4.5 is greater than 5.8, right? And 5.8 plus 4.5 is greater than 10.2. If they all are correct, if all these are correct, then we can say, is it correct? Yes. Is it correct? 10.2 plus 4.5 is 14.7. Yes. Now 5.8. 5 and 9. 9 plus 9.8. 10.3. This will come 10.3. So this is also correct. Yes. All are yes. So yes, this is a triangle, because in any case if we take, we can see all the three sides, means sum of any two sides of triangle are greater than the third side in all the cases. So yes, this is a triangle. Okay, so this was the first example. Now moving on to the next example. In this we are given two sides, 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Okay, so now we are asked, what will be the length of the third side, or between which two measurements will be the length of third side. We can't tell the exact length of the third side. We can only tell in between which two lengths will the length of the third side lie. So what we can do, the length of the third side should be smaller than the sum of these two, means 6 plus 8 is 14 centimeter. So the length will be less than 14 centimeter. Now we'll find out the difference, that is 8 minus 6, that is 2 centimeter, right? So from this we can say that the third side of triangle will lie between 2 centimeter and 14 centimeter. You can write down the length of. Okay. So we can say, we have studied this property, the sum of the lengths of any two sides of triangle is greater than the third side. We have proved this also, and we have seen two examples also. Hope you have understood these two things. Now we will move on to the exercise 6.4. Okay. After that we will move on to the next topic. First we will do this exercise 6.4. Before that there is no exercise. So coming to this exercise, as you can see in the first question, is it possible to have a triangle with the following sides? So what you have to do is, as we have done in this example, we'll make these three situations and we'll check. If we get yes, yes, yes in all three, so we can say yes, they can form a triangle. Okay. Next, take any point O in the interior of triangle PQR. Is OP plus OQ greater than PQ? First of all, you will have to check OP plus OQ greater than PQ. See, when we'll join this line to P and this line to Q, what will be formed? A triangle. So yes, these two things can be said that they are greater than QP. Now again they are asking something. OQ plus OR. OQ plus, again we have to join this to this also, is greater than QR, and OR plus OP is greater than RP. So all these will be true because they are all three forming as triangle. Now coming to the next thing, next question. AM is a median of triangle ABC. AM is the median. Okay. Is AB plus BC plus CA, AB plus BC plus CA greater than 2 times of AM? Now this is a question in which we will have to see. Consider the sides of the triangle ABM and AMC. See, first of all, what we can do, we can take this triangle as separate. We can say, what we can say from this? We can say the sum of two sides of the triangle AM plus MB is greater than this. Similarly, we can say AB plus BM is greater than AM. Okay, similarly we can say AC plus MC is greater than AM. See, what we'll do, we'll take this triangle first. In triangle AMB, AB plus BM is greater than AM, right? In triangle AMC, AC plus MC is greater than AM, right? Now what we'll do, we'll add this AC. We'll add these two. Okay, so we'll get AB plus AC. Now BM plus MC, BM plus MC is BC, so we'll write down BC is greater than AM plus AM is 2AM. So we have got this equation. Okay, this is how you will do it in your notebook. ABCD is a quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. Is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is greater than, this is the same way you have to approach. You'll have to take any two triangles in which you'll get these sides, and then you can solve it. Similarly in this, okay, these you have to do it yourselves. Next question is, the lengths of the two sides of triangle are 12 centimeter and 15 centimeter. Between what two measures should the length of the third side fall? Similar question we have done was this example, 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. You do it yourself. If you have any confusion, you can ask me. So this was about this chapter's exercise 6.4 till we have done. Now we'll move on to the next topic in the next video. Okay, thank you class.